Cheer, 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 cheer. It's your boy Ant-Man Fonte, holding down for the fans of that want to be great. Yeah, dig, over here chilling with
the one and only, the best in the world, Game Boy. Let's go. What's up, brother?
So, I already had my meeting with the Green Ranger. And, when wrestling's real to me, we tight, you know what I'm saying? So, I got one half of the opinions when it comes to this wrestling going on right now. And so now, I need to ask Keenan, the best in the world, how he feels about the current situation of the WWE.
Well, from the last conversation that you had with the Green Ranger, things been getting real. Brock Lesnar.
Right.
So he's been brought up in the Vince McMahon situation. So it's been to the point in the allegations where they took him off of all the 2K games. All the WWE 2K games, there is no Brock Lesnar. As far as moving forward with any games that they could update, Brock Lesnar is dead. How do you feel about the fact that Brock Lesnar is no longer on the game? And the thing is, these are only allegations.
It's weird because I guess what they always say, somebody got to be the scapegoat. So they're the ones that are in the accusations allegedly, but they're all the ones top notch that got called out in their positions.
Right.
So maybe in that corporate world, they're the changing of the guard, and they're not willing to go down quietly. Maybe somebody's gonna be the scapegoat. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me sad because Brock Lesnar, it was just almost to the fact. It gets to that point, God forbid some crazy stuff comes out about the Undertaker. And the way look, I have to be the one to say it. I have to be the one to say it. I have to be the one to say it. I don't see it happening either. I don't see it. I don't see it happening either. But it's just The Rock got his demons right now. You know what I'm saying? Shawn Michaels had to bounce back from his. You know what I'm saying?
Shawn's was coke though, man.
But I'm just saying it was still a vice.
You got it.
It was still a vice. It's still a vice.
But
all I'm saying is Brock Lesnar, I felt in my opinion, he might have just been too busy doing UFC and having the physique and doing wrestling WWE and being someone who's really notable, that person, to really just be that quick to be diminished.
First of all.
And that, to me, that's how you know it's real, because they're willing just to stop the legacy. When it starts right here, it's going to the UFC.
But you do realize that when the allegations came up, the allegations was actually recently, bro. That Brock Lesnar, so you do know the timetable of Brock Lesnar. First of all, Vince McMahon all of a sudden got allegations popped up. Vince McMahon all of a sudden said, hey, you know what? I'm officially retired. I'm gone, guys. All of a sudden, Brock Lesnar leaves. And it is meant Brock Lesnar's contract was coming up. And again, these are all allegations. Allegations. I don't got no facts and stats. I wasn't there. I was in the room.
Oh, God.
But Vince McMahon leaves, Brock leaves. All of a sudden, Vince McMahon, oh, you know what? I think I need to get back in this game. I'm out of retirement. All while they're trying to sell the company to TKO, which TKO, you know what? Shout out to you. Because you know what? Nobody's giving y'all praise with the fact that y'all ain't for the bullshit of the fact, and I'm not trying to cuss too much because we've been pretty clean, but the fact that you ain't for the BS when it comes to these, when it came down to the allegations, y'all shut that man down. You make sure that man walked, because them allegations were crazy. I'm not gonna offend our fans with the content. All I'm gonna say is, if you want to know what happened, go see the Wall Street Journal. Or a shout out to my man Jim Cornette with his podcast. If you want to know what Vince McMahon did, listen to the Jim Cornette podcast, because he go in detail of what goes down and it is disgusting.
It's bad.
But the fact that Brock got taken off, bro, and like I said, man, like it's not good. And for me, I feel like there are more to come.
There's more to come.
Because we're going to talk about, we're going to just draw about real quick. Jericho got his skeletons coming up. It's ironic that his skeletons come up, McMahon's skeletons come up at the same time. I love Vince McMahon. We always got a tight relationship. If I can text him right now. What were y'all texting each other, man? Some old foodie for food.
Some food and a food. Yo, it's crazy too because just like they're taking off pillars like that are there, and it just like those are pillars in the wrestling community, ladies and gentlemen. Chris Jericho is a pillar in the WWE community.
Not no more.
Not anymore. That hurts me. You know, that's like Chris Benoit. Not anymore. Not anymore. Now it's about to be a Brock Lesnar. And now it's Vince McMahon. Like they're about to cancel Brock Lesnar. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the beast. Suplex City came in dominating. One of the youngest champions before Randy Orton beat The Rock when he first came in there when The Rock was popping in SummerSlam. He did a whole bunch, ladies and gentlemen.
He was wild.
Yeah.
He was on point.
And then leaves, go to UFC.
And wins.
And actually wins. And then comes back to wrestling, dominates some more, rebrands himself again. Like, this is somebody, he broke the Undertaker streak, which I still don't understand, but.
No. Let's do a drive-by on that real quick.
Oh my goodness, I'm not.
My dude.
I didn't know.
That is some BS. At this point, especially with these allegations, he definitely wasn't the one. If anything, it should have been Roman now.
Nah, yo.
It should always be Shawn.
No.
It should always be HBK.
No.
Don't you do that.
Listen. What I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take it.
No,
it shouldn't. I know it shouldn't have, because they you know why it shouldn't have been HBK? You know why it shouldn't have been HBK? Because HBK really got beat up by this man several times, and he always got cheated. It does matter. It does matter because it does matter. Okay, but they keep that same energy with Roman Reigns, brother. Keep that same energy with Roman Reigns. I know that you're not. So keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. That man got Undertaker. Undertaker used to hit him with the Undertaker used to beat him up, and that's my people's. HBK, I'm not even trying to disrespect you.
That was old Undertaker.
I ain't trying to disrespect you, HBK, but you know good and well.
That was old Undertaker.
He had that man hurt, bro.
It was old Undertaker.
I don't care. He
HBK,
ain't never get no wins. He didn't get no wins.
He didn't
get no wins. So at the end of the day, Shawn still got more wins than he does. That's at the end of the day. It don't matter. He got more than Undertaker does. He just didn't have the wins when it counted. He didn't have the wins when it counted. All I'm saying, in my opinion, I think the person that should have beat him, if they could have really made that match work, is Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. I feel like Bray Wyatt was the new one coming in, and he's the one leaving. They have that dark entity going with each other. You know what I'm saying? I thought that Bray Wyatt, and especially when he does the walking backwards and the Undertaker sat up, that was iconic at the time. You know what I mean? And I thought the match should have been. I thought the match should have been a little bit better. But he was young, and it was thrown against each other because no one knew what the Undertaker was doing at the time. He's supposed to be retired then, retire there. Nobody knew what the Undertaker was doing. So it was just a match that needed to happen.
Yeah.
So I feel like he is the one that should have took him out. But ladies and gentlemen, like we always talked about in the past, that WrestleMania 33, you know what I'm saying? Roman did take out the Undertaker, you know what I mean? I don't see it. Yeah,
So even though you want to bring that riffraff up,
no, I'm just saying.
We're not gonna bring that up.
I'm just letting you know.
So the fact that the Vince McMahon allegations been popping up with the injuries of CM Punk. a lot of things of the dynamic of the WWE have changed, bro.
They really have, and God, I just want like this whole time we've been having this storyline about Cody Rhodes and having him fulfill the story, and then for him not to go against Roman, it's like, what story were you talking about? And I'm lost, and I don't know if he just had to beat the Bloodline because of last year's WrestleMania. And I guess shout out to him for winning back-to-back consecutive. I think Shawn Michaels is one that won consecutive. I think Stone Cold's one that won consecutive.
He did.
What I will say is, I didn't think
person. He's not to be mentioned. There's one more person, but we won't mention his.
I could have mentioned his name.
Yeah, there you go.
But
you know how we feel about him.
Yeah, well, I just didn't think that he was going to win back-to-back. And my initial prediction was Gunther. And I want Gunther to come out. And I felt like when he came out with that promo against Seth Rollins and he was talking that talk to Seth Rollins, I personally felt like, you know what, Seth? There's a lot of people, and I can say that you have done what you had to do. You've been in top-tier matches. You prove yourself over time and time again, this and the third. But you ain't never rocked with no 100% Gunther. I'm talking about the skinny version. When he had weight on him, he was a problem. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
The skinny version is a different monster because he has the same ferocity, but he can move different. And he got some agility. Them slaps is coming faster. You know what I'm saying? So when he just stepped to Seth Rollins, it was just like, all right, Seth, man, you can't really talk yourself out of this one because you're going against Gunther.
Right.
And so for him to be, I think he lasted till the third. He was a third.
Yeah.
I thought he really had a chance. You know what I'm saying? And then when CM Punk was there, I didn't know. I didn't think Cody was going to go back to back. So like I said, shout out to Cody, I guess. Whoa. I don't know, but... God is here, and it's so something, Cody.
Oh my God! Wow!
Yes,
don't mind that show, man.
Yeah, so I don't know, and I don't know. And so I thought The Rock might just came in for just like one or two. And if they're making it like this, either The Rock's going to have like a few months. So they're either going to let this go down and Roman's going to beat him, but then The Rock going to be like he needs a rematch. And they're going to brand that to SummerSlam or whatnot. But I don't know. And we all know that they had the John Cena rivalry 2 years back to back. And they headlined WrestleMania both years. And the year before that, I think it was WrestleMania 27. That's when The Rock turned on John Cena because John Cena went against The Miz. And then The Miz ends up beating John Cena. I think that's WrestleMania 27. Because The Rock turns on him in the middle of the match. And then that sets up the next 28-29 for The Rock versus Cena, which I didn't think that was...
Muffin.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
Corn muffin.
I didn't like that at all, but that's where it took it. So
because they were basically trying to do another version of Hogan and Rock. That's what they've been trying to keep doing, which is like certain nostalgias you can't get back.
I guess like what last year was, or the year before was Stone Cold versus Kevin Owens type thing, because they both do the stunner and it was like young and old. You think that was like in the same kind of caliber?
Kind of.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind of. But I wouldn't put it in that same echelon because they've been playing Kevin Owens short. Because if you put, because the thing is this, if you put Kevin Owens as a champion on a consistent basis as a top tier champion, then that'd be completely different. And when he faced Stone Cold, oh my God, who's really gonna win?
Yeah,
everybody knows Stone Cold was gonna win, but they didn't build it up to where. You don't know where Rock and Roman. You don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah.
Hogan and Rock. You felt like the Rock was gonna win, but you didn't know who was gonna win.
Especially when Hulk hooked back up and he was like,
"Dog,
that's his cheat code." You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody knew it was over right there. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. I thought that was it.
Well, I was low key mad because I was like, why? I hate
Because that's how he did it, bro. That's how he did it. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot we're showing acknowledgement to this man right now. I don't want to show no
That's your boy.
acknowledgement to this man.
That's your
No,
boy.
it's not.
Man. That's
Hell
your boy.
nah. Fuck
That's your
Hogan.
boy. And just for the record, ladies and gentlemen,
Fuck
when it
Hogan.
comes to this WrestleMania, I'm gonna say it first, and I'm gonna say it right now. I want Roman Reigns to beat The Rock. And I'm gonna stand on mine with that. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns, he is the new right now. And you know what I'm saying? I rock with the bloodline, and we go back to Yokozuna. So we rocking. You heard what I'm saying? We rocking with the bloodline over here.
Hell no.
You know, put your hands up. You know, it's like what the
I
what
want
to
Roman
make
to
a
lose.
year.
I'm tired of Roman winning.
Well,
'Cause he always
that's what's
win.
wrong with you now because you like LA Knight.
No,
That's what's
first of
wrong
all,
with you
It's
now.
not because I like
So-
LA Knight. Yeah. It's not because of that. It's because of the fact that Roman Reigns' wins are the same damn wins. Are the same damn wins.
So
His
why can't they do
matter of
something
fact,
about
you know
it?
what's crazy?
Why can't they do something about it?
Alright, so it was the fake win against Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. That's what started the whole title reign. Fake win. Then he got it. What was it? It was a rematch against who? What was it against Bray? He had another rematch before it was Jimmy or Jay.
Yeah,
It
Jay
was,
Uso.
but it was-
I think it was Bray.
right. It was a rematch between Braun or Bray. It was a rematch between one of them. I don't remember.
because Braun was out after for a minute.
So then it was a rematch between one of them. Then next thing you know, that's when he was going on his bloodline roll because like the COVID game started getting popped, and then and then he went on his old cheat streak with, you know what I mean, beating up his family, that's the bitch ass move, dog. Like,
Nah, yo, he had to make them.
so if
go
I
in
beat you up this
line.
whole time, dog, you okay with that?
I'm just
You
saying.
gonna acknowledge me?
All I'm saying is you
Are
gotta
you
beat
gonna
me up.
acknowledge me?
You gotta beat me up.
Are you
first.
gonna
gotta
acknowledge
beat me
me?
up because I might
Are
be
you
the
gonna
tribal
acknowledge me?
chief.
No,
I
you're
might
not
be the
though.
tribal
But you're
chief.
not
I
though.
might be the
But you're
tribal
not
chief.
though. But you're not
Yo,
though.
yo.
But you're not.
Stand back,
No,
Mufasa.
no.
You could be,
No.
look, you
No.
could be Mufasa.
No,
you know,
you're
Scar
not.
takes out
I'm the tribal
Mufasa.
chief.
You know, Scar takes
I'm
out
the tribal
Mufasa.
chief.
You
I'm
could be
the tribal
Mufasa. Stand back,
There's a
Mufasa.
reason.
I could be Scar.
There's a reason why I was being. I was being the bigger brother. I was being the bigger brother. I left
Yeah,
the belt
yeah,
out
you know
this
what I'm
whole
saying?
recording. You know, I
Yo.
could have brought the belt in this.
You
So
could
we're
bring
not gonna
bring
talk
the
about
belt on there. You
Okay.
could talk about
But
whatever
is
you
it
want to
true?
talk about it. You
And
know what I'm
is it
saying?
true?
What?
And is it true?
What happened?
That I got the belt.
What happened?
Do I got the championship?
You got the belt right now.
Okay, there you go.
But that's fine. But
you
that
heard
doesn't
the
hurt me, ladies and gentlemen.
acknowledgement.
You know what I'm saying?
You heard the acknowledgement.
You know what? I heard the acknowledgement. You know what I'm saying? Because before that, ladies and gentlemen, I had the double titles, and that trumps that one. So my picture's gonna look better, but I'm like this opposed to his with the one, and that's all we're gonna say about that. That's
But we're
what
not
Ant-Man
gonna
Fontaine.
we're not gonna go off the rails. We're gonna keep it focused.
We're gonna keep it focused
Because we were
Nah.
talking about Roman Reigns.
Picture coming soon. Picture coming soon, yo. Picture coming soon, yeah. I'm gonna have a whole photo
That's
shoot
neither
with my
here nor there.
Goldies.
I never had a chance to
It's
fight
all
for his
good.
belt yet,
It's all
but
good.
That,
Like this.
Yeah, Paul, do whatever.
Like this.
When I get my
Like
my
this.
title match.
I'm gonna have a whole bunch of.
When I get my title match, then without
we're gonna make it
that
work.
whole
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
Okay.
My birthday's coming
All
up.
right.
We're gonna make it work.
All
You
right,
know?
I heard that. Hey man, shout out to my brother with his birthday coming up.
Yes.
Man. Love him, man. We're gonna do something nice for him.
Just
man.
one on.
Yeah. Anyway,
As
so
long as they know.
Roman's wins are not that valid.
Yeesh.
So him losing to The Rock makes sense because then at this point, do you really see Solo going against The Rock?
I don't know. Because I feel like Roman Reigns has been like consistent. So Roman Reigns, if he loses, he might take a hiatus. And then it's going to be if Solo and Jimmy stay together or if the Usos go back together with just Solo. You don't never know.
I mean, yeah. I don't see.
You don't never know.
It's a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot going on because
And they can turn against The Rock easy. And then it could be a whole feud. The Usos could go against each other because of who's going to be the head of the table.
right.
And then Solo's like, I should because I saved the bloodline more than y'all, and y'all battle against each other. I've been the one sitting the longest next to Roman, and he could honestly say that.
I mean, he's been looking at. He looked at the Boa or the. My bad. I won't say the John. I said the Bull, but I won't be disrespectful to the Samoans out there. So no disrespect to the Samoans. I'm gonna get my literature correct.
Get it?
What is it, brother?
I don't know, but we gonna get
it. Exactly. Make sure he go in the same boat with me. Right?
No, I didn't say nothing.
I
didn't say nothing.
Same boat with me.
I didn't say nothing. That's what we gonna do. I didn't say nothing. Look, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Solo looked at that John, and he looked at the belt. So he wants to be the head of the table at some point.
He
so.
said the Boa that. That's the John. That's the John that Hulk Hogan. That's his favorite Hulk Hogan.
Fuck Hogan.
That is his favorite.
Yo,
that is his favorite. It all goes back to Hulk Hogan. It all goes back to Hulk Hogan, dog. Ladies and gentlemen, it all goes back to Hulk Hogan.
Anyway, so real quick, so how, as much as a CM Punk hater, knowing that because the dynamic, so put it like this. If CM Punk does not get hurt, do you see CM Punk, or excuse me, if CM Punk does not get hurt, do you see Cody Rhodes not facing Roman?
I don't know. I don't know. I think Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, I feel like if he didn't get hurt, he was going to go somehow. They were going to make that a triple threat match.
No.
And then I felt like
no.
The reason why is because, again, the X Factor, even though I don't want to admit it to an extent, is LA Knight. So I feel like now you're going to either have to put LA Knight against Gunther, since Cody is going to go against Seth Rollins.
How you going to line that star out?
Because you have to give LA Knight a belt at this point. Like, you have to give him that. And, like, he still got the crowd's attention after CM Punk came back. It's like they've been consistently pushing LA Knight. So just to leave him out the equation with this whole time, it's like, oh, well, he could have got a title shot or this, that, or third. He's still pushing to go against Roman Reigns. And, like, leaving last SmackDown, he's like, this feud's not over. I'm not done with the bloodline.
Who the hell is the United States champion?
The Logan dude.
Logan Paul.
So they have to give him a belt. So it's like,
you're either come off of Logan Paul then.
They're not going to make him go against Logan Paul.
Why not?
I just don't think it has to. I don't think they're going to do that.
Actually, you know what? You heard the stars I just lined up right now.
I don't think that. I would rather.
Why not?
I'd rather him.
Why not?
I'd rather him.
He's not going to get. First of all,
he already. Okay.
Gunther against LA Knight. It would not make sense as far as where you're trying to send the stars at that point.
So are you going to make LA Knight go against Seth Rollins? Or are you going to make LA Knight go against, and he don't got the star power that...
No, he's going against Logan Paul. He's going to...
So you want him to have the U.S. title?
Because right now, the way everything is built up, because you're talking from an LA Knight fan, the way everything is built up right now, it ain't his time.
It is, though, because if you put Seth Rollins against Gunther, he could have beat him for the heavyweight title, but then have LA Knight beat him for the United States title, and it'd be like, Gunther's like undefeated. He has won the streaks like a Roman Reigns. So then it'd be like LA Knight's the one that beat him, and no one else beat him. You know what I'm saying? And that would still push LA Knight up.
Well, yeah, I would love that beat.
And at least he would have a higher belt. And then let Gunther.
But they're on two different brands right now.
But they switch it up after WrestleMania.
Well, after.
Yeah.
After. But we're talking about...
But for the titles, though,
all he has to do is win. Immortals right now.
All he has to do is do the elimination. What if he wins elimination? What if he wins the elimination chamber? What if he wins the elimination chamber? What if he wins the elimination chamber?
They ain't gonna do no Foo Flam where...
Yo, you don't know.
All right, whatever. We'll see what they try to build for Elimination Chamber. But to CM Punk, I feel bad.
Ew.
Whatever. You're a hater. It was gonna... Because the way I know what it was gonna be, it was gonna be Cody versus Roman, and then Seth versus CM Punk. Cody was still going to probably go over regardless of CM Punk's injury. And just Gunther should have had it. Without,
He was right there, bro. I thought Gunther had it, bro. Gunther, man.
So
Gunther,
you know
let
what?
Gunther
So you know
go
what's
against
gonna
Seth
end up
Rollins and
happening?
beat Seth
So you know what's
Rollins.
gonna happen?
Gunther would be a real imaginable like heavyweight champion.
I agree.
So give the belt to him.
It's not time.
It is his time.
It was his time. And
And let CM Punk go get him, and then CM Punk get crushed.
No.
Because Gunther would just be like,
no.
you can't beat it, yo. He does it all day long. Like, there's people that have wrestling matches, and then there's a Gunther match, and he like beats down his opponents. He's like, he's ferocious in the ring. He beats down every single person. Like, he don't just have a match. The spots don't look all cool. Like, he legitimately be beating folks down, hitting them with the crazy power bombs and stuff.
Right.
He looks like the old school WCW versus NWO game when you just could just do whatever the fuck you wanted.
Yeah, I agree.
There's no way. So it gets to the point where it's just like you could do whatever you wanted in those games. Like as far as the move set, they would just give the people moves.
So Gunther loses belt at Elimination Chamber
to L.A. Knight. Yeah.
I don't see how you make that storyline though, because
I don't
they're
know.
two different brands.
You know why? Because you could do anything. Put them in the Elimination Chamber. You could do anything. All you got, they be cheating. They be cheating, bro. They could all of a sudden be like, we're gonna make a new rule. All the titles are gonna be able to be competed. Yo, you don't know until it happens because they always do it. That's how the Universal title. That's how the Universal title was coming out. You know what I'm saying? We had already seen it with Roman Reigns, and we had seen it with the Usos with the tags. You had already seen it, so it could be whatever.
I mean, at the end of the day,
It could be whatever, bro. They make it how they make it.
I was foreseeing CM Punk versus Seth Rollins versus Cody and Roman before CM Punk's injury, which is, man, I hope CM Punk gets better. I hope his big comeback is at SummerSlam at that point, because that's like timetable logic. What?
The thing about it is when Cody goes against Seth Rollins, and Seth Rollins gets beat by Cody, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen, it would have been better for Gunther to be there because now all they're going to... No, but listen.
You heard my
No,
brother.
but listen. Let me
Let
finish. So, now that happens, he's definitely going to win the heavyweight, right? Mm-hmm. So now when The Rock and Roman go, it's going to be to the very end, and Roman's going to win. Now the next match is going to be Cody versus Roman Reigns to unify the championships, and then Cody's going to beat him, and then that's when Roman Reigns is going to just sit back and chill. That's what's going to happen. They're going to unify them belts again, because they're not going to want to have the heavyweight, whatever. They're going to make it so Cody wins, The Rock's going to lose to Roman, and then it's going to end up being... I'm calling it right now. So then, like I said, it's documented. They're going to unify the title.
When?
So that
when?
After...
Let me
stop. Let me listen. Listen, I don't know the pay-per-view. I don't know the timeline, but I know it's going to happen before either SummerSlam, or they might hold it to the next year like they did this beef with next year's WrestleMania. But Cody's going to beat Seth Rollins and get the heavyweight championship, ladies and gentlemen. The Rock is going to lose to Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, ladies and gentlemen. Nope. I said it. I said it first.
Nope.
I said it first. And it's funny because the Royal Rumble or the WrestleMania is coming. So we're all going to figure it out. We're all going to find out together. So with that being said, after that happens, Cody's going to have the belt, not going to lose it. And then Roman is going to come there and not going to lose it. And you know what's going to happen? Either Roman's going to lose to LA Knight or Cody's going to lose to LA Knight, but then they're going to unify the titles.
No.
Yes. They're going to unify that title.
No.
And then I feel like that's the push the whole time. And then Cody is going to ultimately have the ultimate strap.
No.
That's what I think is going to happen.
I don't foresee that happening, brother.
Well, we're all going to see together.
I see Cody's winning the belt.
Crowd is here.
He's going to lose the Punk at SummerSlam. And his trial for return. And then, or they're gonna force him to build it all up to go to Mania into next year. So Cody's gonna face somebody else and have Punk's return go against Drew McIntyre. Don't do that. Drew's fire now, man. And you know what?
He be crying.
He's
He
not
cry, yo. He cries all
he just
day
need to
long.
go back. He just need to be all the way to psychopath.
He's
yo.
crying.
He just got to go back all the way to his psychopath character, and he's straight.
crying.
But yeah, man. So that's the men's dynamic, which is crazy. But long story short, well, I feel like The Rock and Roman. What is your feeling about Rock and Roman right now?
Roman
Overall.
Reigns is gonna is gonna beat him, and Roman Reigns is the head of the table, and he's win against every superstar, headline every WrestleMania more than him.
Okay,
he had the
whatever.
title longer than him.
Whatever.
It's like
I mean,
he's not scared
whatever.
of the
You trying
Rock.
But whatever. Fuck
And
that
he's-
question. Fuck that question.
No,
Let me ask
I
better
answered the question.
Let me
You
ask a
can't
better
take away the
question.
answer.
No, let me ask a better question. If you can have WrestleMania 40 right now,
That's right.
and you're the booker,
That's right.
Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble.
That's right.
Who's facing Roman Reigns at WrestleMania 40? Rock or Cody?
The Rock.
And why?
The Rock. And the reason why I'm going to say The Rock is because last year when they were in Los Angeles, it already came out that he had writing issues. It was supposed to do it then, and
Okay.
it would have made more sense because The Rock's in Hollywood and it was in Los Angeles. So it was already supposed to happen.
Okay.
Again, that's a bigger draw.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Like, you're drawing the masses when it's The Rock just because The Rock's name. There's people that haven't watched wrestling that just want to see The Rock. Before Roman, now everyone who's in a current day wrestling spot knows what Roman Reigns has done to this title and how he's elevated it and elevated the bad guy persona and done work with it. You can't deny that. So he's headlined more WrestleManias. He's had more belts. He's headlined and held the belts longer. He's had more of a run than anybody except for like a John Cena.
So then you're trying to basically say that it should have been a triple threat match last year?
No, it should have just been just 1-1. They should have just had him come back.
Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble.
You're absolutely right.
So Roman should have dropped the belt to somebody else?
No, what I'm saying is Cody Rhodes shouldn't have won the Royal Rumble. It should have
Oh,
been
The
The
Rock.
Rock. Yes.
Oh my god.
The Rock should have, because if The Rock didn't have Hollywood issues, he would have been in there. Like I said,
Okay.
after the fact, they come back and talk about that.
Guess what?
And it makes
Nigga
perfect
just-
sense.
Nigga didn't have Hollywood issues this go around.
And that's why
what?
he's here.
He was there.
And that's why
on
he's
some
here.
boom, ba-dum, ba-dum.
Look.
He came out.
That's why he's here.
He wasn't in a Rumble. He wasn't in a Rumble.
But that's why he's here now. Like they're gonna.
If they
they're
wanted
gonna,
to pop, they knew. Because,
They did know.
ladies and gentlemen, let's
did
talk
know.
facts to facts.
They did know.
The reason why The Rock is facing Roman Reigns right now is to cover up this Vince McMahon shit.
Exactly. I could say that because he's a big enough headliner to make it so you're going to hear The Rock headlining as the headline other than Vince McMahon. I could agree 100%.
Okay.
I could agree with that, but it still, nonetheless, he's still headlining.
And apparently
And the
Rock,
great one is going to lose to Roman
He's
Reigns.
You're not.
Yes, he is.
You're not.
The great one's going to lose to Roman Reigns.
Let's make
Roman
a-
Reigns,
you
I
wanna
already
make a brother
said
bet?
it. What's up?
You want to make a brother
What's
bet
up?
right now?
What's up?
I don't know what the brother
I'll
bet
do
gonna be.
$50 right now.
Oh man, let's do that.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do $50 right now. You all see it first.
The fans seen it.
I'll do $50 right
The
now.
Rock.
Roman Reigns is gonna beat The Rock at WrestleMania, and I said it. I
He's
said
not.
what I said.
He's not.
I said what I said.
He's not. All right. So real quick, we're gonna before we wrap this up, we want to make sure we show love to the ladies as well. How do you feel about Naomi coming back?
I like
How do you
Naomi
feel
coming
about-
back.
hold on. Not only Naomi, but how do you feel about the Women's Royal Rumble?
Women's Royal Rumble was better than the men's.
Absolutely.
I just didn't like the end because the end was confusing me. I did not expect Bayley to win, so that was good. It was good when she did.
Bayley.
I didn't think she was gonna win. I didn't think she was gonna win.
I had your back, Bailey.
I'm not mad at it. I
I
just
had
didn't
your
think.
back.
I just
I
didn't
had
think
you
she was gonna
winning.
win.
I had you winning.
No, I
Bailey.
didn't.
I had you winning, Bailey.
I didn't.
Before Cat Williams had you winning, I had.
And
you
I didn't
winning.
know that What's Her Face was gonna be like just so pivotal still. Liz Morgan, like they played her
That's
music,
corny.
but they played her music and they snapped like people like they like her.
I don't care for Liv Morgan.
I'm more.
She's corny.
I'm more
She's
of.
corny as hell to me.
I'm just saying, like to me, I thought that Carmella was better, but I feel like she's the same as like a Carmella. And I personally don't like how they did Shayna Baszler. Shayna Baszler is coming out like after Asuka, and she's just beating up everyone. Especially when she first came in, she beat everyone in the Elimination Chamber match. You know what I'm saying? How you just destroy everyone and you're just so ferocious. So then they made her tag team with Nia Jax, and then they just like felt like it was weird. So it's just like, I'd rather see Shayna Baszler get that push, but then when they like brought her back like that, like I said, the crowd really went crazy.
Right.
And it's just like, well, wow, she really got fans. I guess it's like that persona she took over, what's her face, Alexa Bliss. I don't know. Because you always got like that doll face.
Yeah.
And I feel like Alexa Bliss was that, and she had like a really big following as well.
Right.
And then she started getting all dark and gothic, so it's like there was never that. And then so they pushed Liv to like put that void, and she kind of like had that Harley Quinn kind of like whatever persona in a little bit of time.
She's not no Harley Quinn.
She was trying.
She was trying, but she would never be Harley Quinn.
She was trying.
I love you, Harley Quinn. She's on her damn Harley Quinn. I love you, Harley Quinn. Always know that forever.
Hey, yo.
Just know that.
Yo, shut the...
But yeah, the Women's Royal Rumble was epic. It was good seeing Jane Cargill do her thing for a little bit. I feel as though she needed to be still in NXT right now. She does not need to be part of the main roster right now. Because even though I'm pretty sure she's going to sign with SmackDown or whatever, she needs to be a part of NXT. She got to develop, bro, because her wrestling game is still AEW, which is AKA Trash Can Dan.
Well, I think she just has a lot of pressure on her. Like, they're pushing her so hard.
Correct.
But I feel like it's a put up or shut up moment for her to compete against Bianca Belair. So I think before they get to Bianca Belair, I think while Naomi came back, I feel like it's going to be a battle between her and Naomi. And either Naomi's going to push her over or Naomi's going to beat her up. And that's what I think they're going to push for.
That's a good balance.
And you know they always go to the us on us crying. So we gotta
talk about it, brother. Talk about it, brother. Don't shy away from it, brother. Talk about it, brother. Say it again, brother. Don't lie, brother. It's Black History Month. Keep it real. Keep it real.
So since she came back, you know, like they not gonna let her go against nobody else, and they gonna make her go against Naomi.
Right, they gonna build them up together. They bring Naomi. Yo, that makes sense.
And then if Naomi want to, she can let her win like a big match.
And she don't care.
And she don't care.
She's just happy to be back.
Yeah.
And she will get the respect that she deserves.
That will push to her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's
you know what I'm saying?
That's for Black History Month, though. I don't like that, but it makes sense because then that would build Jay's credibility. Because Jay need that credibility, and no disrespect, she's fighting any kind of snowflake other than Bayley, Shayna Baszler. I would put her in
Bayley's about to beat Io Shirai at WrestleMania.
She is.
Dude, I never thought Bayley was going to be as big as she got. From the hugger Bayley to what she is.
Because they had to turn, like, some people are just better heels, bro. Some people are not meant to be good guys.
You know, I seen her as the hugger. She had a little wacky inflatable thing.
And she was trash.
Don't be hating on Bayley.
And I love you, Bayley. But you knew that wasn't you.
Yes, like, it was who Bayley.
You are now.
Yo, could you give me a hug still? Can you give me a hug still?
No,
hug me, Bayley.
Dog, that's Bayley down, man. Like,
hug me, Bayley.
No, yeah, you can hug me after you win that belt. But so yeah, the Women's Royal Rumble was dope. They had the TNA Knockout Champion come through. I forgot her name, no disrespect, but I like how the fact that they keep on bringing TNA talent into WWE, but what doesn't make sense is when you do that with the women, why don't you do that with the men?
Because the WWE has their own brand of like their characters. and they don't want to bring someone else over that they can give a potential character like contact to if they're not going to bring them through NXT.
But the whole thing is, old girl that's the TNA champion was the one that beat Naomi in order for her to do the whole transition. So, what are you talking about?
I don't know, because she was amazing. I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I said, I'm sorry. I feel like the women's wrestling and the men's wrestling is different when it comes to that tight time.
It is.
I kind of feel like WWE has their characters, and it's like
It is.
you're not getting over my characters unless you're going to sit there and guarantee, like, you're going to come over here next, and it's guaranteed, like an AJ Styles, Samoa Joe. They're not going to push you.
And the last person was like Mickie James, so it don't count because Mickie James was your WWE.
Yeah,
like your brand.
So I feel like if you're not going to make that contract, like, they're not going to push you.
And probably old girl's probably on deck. Okay. I feel you. I feel you, brother. But so, family, that's what's going to be a wrap for right now of the current events we got popping right now with WWE.
Cheer.
It's crazy right now, man. But wrestling is actually pretty real. It's pretty real.
It's real, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Green Ranger, shout out to Kamari.
Yeah,
you know
man.
what I'm saying? We over here holding it down. Had some time, a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, man.
And we gonna get at y'all.
Plus, we got a new family member we're gonna be introducing to y'all sooner than later, man.
Cheer.
You already know. But until then, you know we got 2 words for you. See ya.
Cheer.